What if you could predict your life expectancy after 70 by simply observing specific signs in your own body that scientists have proven are accurate predictors of longevity? Today, I'm going to show you the 7 scientifically proven signs that researchers use to predict how long people will live after 70, and more importantly, how to improve each one to add years to your life. The most surprising predictor has nothing to do with your medical history or genetics. It's something you can test in your living room right now in under 30 seconds. 2 years ago, 73-year-old Clarence from Denver scored poorly on 5 of these 7 longevity predictors during a routine health assessment. Today, after focusing on improving these specific markers, his doctor says his biological indicators suggest he could live well into his 90s. The difference wasn't expensive treatments or dramatic lifestyle changes. It was targeting these precise longevity predictors. Sign 1. Your walking speed. Why does your walking speed predict your lifespan more accurately than your cholesterol levels or blood pressure readings? Walking speed is a comprehensive measure of your cardiovascular health, muscle strength, balance, coordination, and neurological function, all rolled into one simple test. Johns Hopkins research on gait speed and mortality prediction shows that people who walk slower than 2.5 feet per second have a 50% higher risk of dying within the next 10 years compared to those who maintain faster walking speeds. Your walking speed reflects the integrated function of multiple body systems that are essential for survival, making it one of the most powerful predictors of longevity that doctors use today. The connection between walking speed and longevity exists because walking requires your heart to pump efficiently, your muscles to generate power, your nervous system to coordinate movement, and your lungs to deliver oxygen effectively. When any of these systems begin to fail, your walking speed naturally decreases, serving as an early warning system for declining health. Clinical studies from Harvard Medical School demonstrate that walking speed decline often precedes other health problems by months or years, making it a valuable predictor of future health challenges and overall life expectancy. Slow walking speed indicates muscle weakness, poor cardiovascular conditioning, and declining neurological function, all factors that significantly increase your risk of falls, hospitalizations, and premature death. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that seniors who walk slower than 2 feet per second have twice the risk of developing serious health complications and require significantly more medical care compared to those who maintain faster walking speeds. The decline in walking speed often begins a cascade of health problems because reduced mobility leads to further deconditioning, social isolation, and loss of independence. The remarkable aspect of walking speed as a longevity predictor is that it can be improved at any age through consistent practice and conditioning. Studies from the National Institute on Aging demonstrate that seniors who increase their walking speed through regular practice show measurable improvements in cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and overall life expectancy within just 8 weeks of focused effort. Even small improvements in walking speed translate into significant reductions in mortality risk and increased years of healthy life. Mildred from Chicago was walking so slowly that her family worried about her health and independence. After working on increasing her walking speed for 3 months, her doctor revised her life expectancy upward by 8 years based on her improved gait measurements. Walk at a pace of 2.5 feet per second or faster for optimal longevity. This means covering about 25 feet in 10 seconds, or walking at a brisk, purposeful pace that feels slightly challenging but sustainable. Practice walking faster for short distances daily, gradually increasing your speed and distance as your conditioning improves. Time your walk today. Your longevity measurement starts now. Sign 2, your grip strength. How can the strength of your handshake reveal how many years you have left to live? Grip strength is a direct measure of your overall muscle mass and muscular power, which decline predictably with age and directly correlate with mortality risk. Harvard Medical School studies on grip strength and mortality show that people with weak grip strength have a 40% higher risk of dying from any cause compared to those with strong grips, regardless of their age or other health factors. Your grip strength reflects the health of your entire muscular system because hand and forearm muscles are among the last to weaken with age, making grip strength an excellent indicator of your overall physical condition. Muscle mass and strength are critical for longevity because muscles serve as your body's protein reserve, immune system support, and metabolic engine. When muscle mass declines significantly, your body loses its ability to fight infections, recover from illness, and maintain the metabolic rate necessary for healthy aging. Research from Johns Hopkins demonstrates that seniors with strong grip strength have better immune function, faster recovery from illness, and significantly lower rates of age-related diseases compared to those with weak grips. Your muscles literally keep you alive by providing the physical strength and metabolic support your body needs to function optimally. Weak grip strength indicates sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that accelerates after age 60 and dramatically increases your risk of falls, fractures, hospitalization, and death. Clinical studies from the Mayo Clinic show that grip strength declines by approximately 1% per year after age 50, but this decline accelerates rapidly in people who develop serious health problems or approach the end of life. Monitoring your grip strength provides an early warning system for muscle loss that allows you to take corrective action before the decline becomes irreversible. The measurement standards for healthy grip strength are specific and measurable. Men should maintain grip strength above 26 pounds of force, while women should maintain grip strength above 16 pounds of force for optimal longevity prediction. Research from Stanford University shows that people who maintain or improve their grip strength after age 70 live an average of 3 to 5 years longer than those whose grip strength continues to decline. Grip strength can be maintained and improved through regular resistance exercises and daily activities that challenge your hand and forearm muscles. Harold from Phoenix discovered his grip strength was dangerously low during a routine physical exam. After 6 months of targeted grip strengthening exercises, he improved his grip strength by 35%, and his doctor calculated that his mortality risk had decreased by 40%. Maintain grip strength above 26 pounds for men and 16 pounds for women by doing daily grip strengthening exercises, carrying groceries or other items regularly, and using your hands for challenging tasks that require strength and dexterity. Test your grip strength with a simple hand dynamometer or by challenging yourself to open jars, carry heavy bags, or perform other grip-intensive activities. Test your grip strength this week. Your survival depends on it. Sign 3. Your balance ability. What does standing on one foot for 10 seconds tell you about your remaining lifespan and overall health trajectory? Balance ability reflects the integrated function of your inner ear, vision, proprioception, muscle strength, and neurological coordination, all systems that decline with age and directly impact your survival probability. Mayo Clinic research on balance and longevity prediction shows that people who cannot stand on one foot for 10 seconds have an 84% higher risk of dying within the next 10 years, compared to those who can maintain single-leg balance. Balance is a comprehensive health indicator because it requires multiple body systems to work together perfectly, making it an excellent predictor of overall physiological function. Poor balance indicates declining neurological function, muscle weakness, and sensory system deterioration that significantly increase your risk of falls and serious injuries. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related death in seniors, and people with poor balance are exponentially more likely to experience devastating falls that lead to hospitalization, loss of independence, and premature death. Research from Harvard Medical School demonstrates that balance problems often appear years before other obvious health decline, making balance testing a valuable early predictor of future health challenges and mortality risk. The 10-second single-leg balance test is so predictive of longevity because it challenges your body's most sophisticated control systems simultaneously. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins show that balance ability correlates directly with brain health, muscle strength, reaction time, and overall physical resilience, all factors that determine how well you can recover from illness, avoid accidents, and maintain independence. When your balance declines, it indicates that multiple critical systems are beginning to fail, creating a cascade of health risks that dramatically shorten life expectancy. Balance can be improved at any age through targeted practice and specific exercises that challenge your stability and coordination. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that seniors who practice balance exercises for just 15 minutes daily can improve their balance ability by 25% within 6 weeks and significantly reduce their fall risk and mortality probability. The key is progressive challenge, starting with simple balance exercises and gradually increasing the difficulty as your stability improves. Gladys from Miami could barely stand on one foot for 2 seconds when she first tested her balance. After 3 months of daily balance practice, she can now maintain single-leg balance for over 20 seconds and has eliminated her fall risk completely. Practice standing on 1 foot daily until you can hold the position for 10 or more seconds without support, and incorporate balance challenges into your daily routine like walking heel to toe or standing on 1 foot while brushing your teeth. Start with holding onto a counter or wall for support and gradually reduce the support as your balance improves. Test your balance right now. Your independence depends on this. Sign 4. Your social connections. Why do lonely seniors die 7 years earlier than socially connected ones? And how do your relationships literally determine your lifespan? Social connections provide psychological support, practical assistance, and biological benefits that directly impact your immune system, stress levels, and overall health trajectory. Harvard Medical School longevity studies on social relationships reveal that people with strong social networks have 50% lower mortality risk and live an average of 7.5 years longer than socially isolated individuals. Social connections affect longevity through multiple biological pathways, including reduced inflammation, better immune function, lower stress hormones, and improved cardiovascular health. Loneliness creates a chronic stress state that floods your body with cortisol and inflammatory chemicals that accelerate aging and increase disease risk. Research from the University of Chicago shows that social isolation has health effects equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes per day and increases your risk of premature death by 26%. Lonely seniors have higher rates of heart disease, stroke, dementia, depression, and immune system dysfunction because chronic loneliness triggers biological changes that damage every system in your body over time. Social connections provide practical benefits that directly impact survival, including encouragement to maintain healthy behaviors, assistance during emergencies, and early detection of health problems through regular contact with others. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins demonstrate that socially connected seniors are more likely to take their medications correctly, seek medical care when needed, exercise regularly, and maintain better nutrition because they have people who care about their well-being and hold them accountable for self-care behaviors. The quality of social connections matters more than quantity. You need at least 3 meaningful relationships with regular contact to achieve optimal longevity benefits. Research from Stanford University shows that seniors with 3-5 close relationships who provide emotional support and regular interaction have the same survival advantages as those with larger social networks. The key factors are regularity of contact, emotional intimacy and mutual support rather than simply having many casual acquaintances. Ethel from Portland was becoming increasingly isolated after her husband died and her health was declining rapidly. After joining a book club and volunteer group, she developed 4 close friendships with regular contact, and her doctor now predicts she'll live 10 years longer than her previous health trajectory suggested. Maintain at least 3 meaningful relationships with regular contact by joining community groups, volunteering, staying in touch with family and old friends, or developing new friendships through shared activities and interests. Prioritize quality time with people who provide emotional support and genuine connection rather than just casual social interaction. Count your close relationships today. Your longevity is at stake. Sign 5, your memory sharpness. How does your ability to remember 3 words after 5 minutes predict your survival after 70? Memory function reflects the health of your brain's hippocampus, frontal cortex, and neural connectivity, brain regions that control not only memory but also executive function, decision-making, and the ability to care for yourself independently. Stanford research on cognitive function and mortality shows that people who score poorly on simple memory tests have a 70% higher risk of dying within 10 years compared to those with sharp memory function. Memory decline often signals broader neurological deterioration that affects your ability to manage medications, recognize health problems, and make decisions necessary for survival. Cognitive decline accelerates many health problems because memory and thinking abilities are essential for self-care, medication compliance, and recognizing when you need medical attention. Research from Johns Hopkins demonstrates that seniors with memory problems are twice as likely to have medication errors, 3 times more likely to have serious accidents, and significantly more likely to develop preventable health complications. When your memory begins to fail, it creates a cascade of health risks that dramatically shorten life expectancy even if you don't develop dementia. The simple 3-word memory test is predictive because it challenges your brain's ability to encode, store, and retrieve information, fundamental processes that decline measurably before other obvious signs of cognitive problems appear. Clinical studies from Harvard Medical School show that memory test performance correlates directly with brain volume, neural connectivity, and overall brain health in ways that predict not only dementia risk, but also general mortality probability. Your brain's ability to form and retrieve memories reflects the health of neural systems that control many life-sustaining functions. Memory function can be maintained and improved at any age through regular mental challenges, physical exercise, social interaction, and healthy lifestyle habits that support brain health. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that seniors who engage in regular memory exercises, learn new skills, and challenge their minds with complex tasks can improve their memory test scores by 20 to 30% within 12 weeks. The key is consistent mental stimulation that challenges your brain to form new neural connections and maintain existing pathways. Russell from Tampa was scoring poorly on memory tests and worried about developing dementia. After 6 months of daily memory exercises and learning new skills, his memory scores improved dramatically, and his doctor says his brain health indicators suggest he'll likely live to 95. Challenge your memory daily with new learning, mental exercises, and activities that require you to remember and recall information like reading, puzzles, learning new skills, or memorizing poems or facts. Test your memory regularly by trying to remember shopping lists, phone numbers, or other information without writing it down. Test your memory today. Your brain health determines your lifespan. Sign 6. Your sleep quality. What does sleeping less than 7 hours nightly predict about your remaining years? And how does poor sleep literally shorten your lifespan at the cellular level? Sleep quality and duration directly affect your immune system, cellular repair processes, and hormone production. All critical factors that determine how long you live. Johns Hopkins research on sleep duration and mortality reveals that people who consistently sleep less than 7 hours per night have a 30% higher risk of dying from any cause compared to those who get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Sleep is when your body performs its most important maintenance and repair work, and chronic sleep deprivation prevents these life-sustaining processes from functioning properly. Poor sleep quality accelerates aging by disrupting the production of growth hormone, melatonin, and other hormones that repair cellular damage and maintain immune function. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who get inadequate sleep have shorter telomeres, higher levels of inflammatory markers, and accelerated cellular aging compared to those who sleep well. Sleep deprivation literally makes you age faster because it prevents your body from completing the nightly repair and regeneration processes that keep your cells young and healthy. Chronic sleep problems increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cognitive decline, and immune system dysfunction, all conditions that significantly shorten lifespan. Clinical studies from the Mayo Clinic demonstrate that people with persistent sleep disorders have twice the risk of developing serious health problems and require significantly more medical care compared to good sleepers. Poor sleep also impairs your judgment, reaction time, and decision-making abilities, increasing your risk of accidents and injuries that can be life-threatening for seniors. Sleep quality can be improved through consistent sleep hygiene practices, regular sleep schedule, and creating optimal sleep environment conditions. Research from Stanford University shows that seniors who improve their sleep habits can add 2 to 3 years to their life expectancy and significantly reduce their risk of age-related diseases. The key factors are maintaining consistent bedtime and wake times, creating a dark and quiet sleep environment, and avoiding stimulants and electronics before bedtime. Virginia from Austin was getting only 5 hours of poor quality sleep per night, and her health was declining rapidly. After implementing better sleep habits and achieving 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly, her cellular age markers improved by 6 years, according to her doctor's measurements. Achieve 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly by maintaining a consistent bedtime routine, creating a dark and quiet sleep environment, avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m., and going to bed and waking up at the same times every day. Address sleep problems immediately by identifying and eliminating factors that disrupt your sleep quality. Evaluate your sleep tonight. Your cellular age depends on this. Sign 7. Your daily movement. How many steps per day separate long-lived seniors from those who die early, and what level of daily activity predicts optimal longevity? Daily movement and physical activity levels directly correlate with cardiovascular health, muscle mass, bone density, and overall physical resilience, all factors that determine survival probability after age 70. Mayo Clinic studies on daily activity and longevity show that people who walk at least 6,000 steps per day have a 40% lower risk of dying compared to those who walk fewer than 4,000 steps daily. Physical activity is one of the most powerful longevity predictors because it affects every system in your body and provides protection against virtually all age-related diseases. Sedentary lifestyle accelerates aging through multiple pathways, including muscle loss, bone weakening, cardiovascular deconditioning, and increased inflammation. Research from Harvard Medical School demonstrates that people who sit for more than 8 hours daily without regular movement breaks have mortality rates equivalent to smoking or obesity, even if they exercise occasionally. The human body is designed for regular movement throughout the day, and prolonged sitting triggers biological changes that accelerate aging and increase disease risk significantly. Regular daily movement provides benefits that extend far beyond just physical fitness, including improved cognitive function, better mood regulation, stronger immune system, and enhanced sleep quality. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins show that seniors who maintain active lifestyles have better memory, faster thinking, and lower rates of depression and anxiety compared to sedentary individuals. Physical activity literally keeps your brain young by increasing blood flow, promoting new neural connections, and reducing the inflammation that contributes to cognitive decline. The optimal daily movement target for longevity is at least 6,000 steps, with regular movement breaks throughout the day, rather than long periods of sitting followed by intense exercise. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that consistent moderate activity throughout the day provides better longevity benefits than sporadic intense exercise sessions. The key is making movement a natural part of your daily routine rather than viewing exercise as a separate activity you have to fit into your schedule. Oliver from Seattle was barely walking 2,000 steps per day, and his health was declining rapidly. After gradually increasing his daily steps to 7,000 and incorporating regular movement breaks, his mortality risk dropped by 50% according to his doctor's health assessments. Walk at least 6,000 steps daily and incorporate regular movement throughout your day by taking stairs instead of elevators, parking farther away, doing household chores, gardening, or taking short walks every 2 hours. Use a step counter or smartphone app to track your daily activity and gradually increase your movement until you reach optimal levels. Count your steps today. Your longevity clock is ticking. These 7 signs are powerful predictors because they measure the fundamental systems that determine how long you'll live: cardiovascular health, muscle strength, neurological function, social support, cognitive ability, sleep quality, and physical activity. The remarkable news is that every single one of these longevity predictors can be improved at any age, meaning you can literally add years to your life and improve your health trajectory starting today. If you want to improve your longevity predictors and add healthy years to your life, hit that like button to help other seniors discover these life-extending insights. Comment below and tell me which of these 7 signs needs your immediate attention, and share this video with any senior who wants to know their longevity potential and how to improve it. They'll thank you for giving them the roadmap to a longer, healthier life.